The problem.
Dang it, I just hate this game.
It's seems to me you could use a little help.
Here I am, Mrs. Iron Man. Where are you when I need some help? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Ridiculous behavior on the golf course. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the bad boys of golf. But every one of us, like Peggy, has gotten so frustrated. And yet, look at us. We are so quick to condemn the behavior of someone else, especially Wyndham Clark. What happened to our U.S. Open champion in that episode at Oakmont and the 2025 United States Open? Well, the media really made a big story out of this. Now, Wyndham Clark's had some trouble with his temper, with a negative attitude. We know he lost his mother to cancer very, very early, so he struggled, and he's admitted that. But what they talked about at Oakmont was that he came in and he, because he missed the cut, shot 74, destroyed the lockers at Oakmont. Now, I've been to Oakmont, actually played the Monday, 1983, supposedly, of the playoff that didn't happen because Larry Nelson made that great putt on 16. But I played Oakmont with Bob Ford, who is now the pro emeritus there. He asked me on that day, hey, what are you doing, Bob? I was doing sports for CNN at the time, and I go, well, I've done my interview with Watson and the winner, Larry Nelson. I said, nothing. So he said, hey, you want to go play? I go, yeah. So had the whole golf course to ourselves. I'll always remember that. Oakmont's a special place. Great place. And Wyndham Clark had no business doing what he was doing, but destroy the lockers? No, those are old wooden, but they're lattice lockers. And Oakmont has forgiven Wyndham Clark. Gosh, he made restitution. He gave money to a charity that they selected. He even did some anger management sessions just to go along with what they had requested. And Oakmont, the members, they had so much fun with what Wyndham Clark did. Did you know that at their member guest this year, they had trophies made out of the mesh from the lattice work from the lockers that Wyndham Clark had destroyed? So, he didn't destroy. Well, I guess maybe he was pretty upset, but, they've forgiven him. I don't know if the USGA, certainly the New York fans didn't forgive him, but we should. I mean, he's made restitution. But we don't excuse his behavior. We do not excuse bad behavior on the golf course. Now, all of us have known guys like, they got so upset they threw the bag into the water. And then they had to go in after it because they forgot they left their car keys in the bag. Gosh, I knew a guy. This is a great story. I won't mention his name because I haven't seen him for years and years, and I only knew him briefly. Colorado Open, which was a great tournament back in the day, and right now is one of the great off-tour tournaments. Good money. Everybody wants to play in the Colorado Open. I think it was the third round, I believe, and let's call it Unhappy Gilmore. How about that? So I'm going to play with Unhappy Gilmore on the next day. And I'm leaving the range, and a couple friends came up to me and said, Hey, I hear you're playing with Unhappy Gilmore tomorrow. I go, well, what are you talking about? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Just forget it. Somebody else met me in the parking lot. Oh my gosh, Bob, I'm sorry. I heard that you're going to be paired with Unhappy Gilmore, and I go, yeah. Oh, they go, oh, forget I said anything. And I'm thinking, what in the world is going on? Who is this guy? What is he going to do? Is he going to go crazy? Is he going to attack me with a sand wedge? So we tee off the next day. I'm really nervous. And he is so nice, quiet, soft-spoken guy, doesn't do anything. Missed a short putt of the first hole. Three putted from a good distance on the second hole. But just walks over, puts his putter in his bag, and just continues to play. But on the third hole, he hits the ball left into the trees there, and I hear this argument between two people. Well, you know, if you're going to be like this all day long, I may just throw you in the water. Well, it's not me, you idiot. You're the one who's putting it. And I'm going, who's he talking to? And he comes out. He's talking back and forth to his putter, one of those 8802s, with that hook top. And then he's going, well, you just never ever come through for me. And he goes, and then the putter's talking to him, you're such an idiot, you couldn't putt like that. And then the putter, he takes the putter with the edge of it, the toe of it like this, and starts banging himself between the eyes, and blood comes down this side, and blood comes down that side. Then he walks over and he puts the putter away and goes on and continues to play. Well, Unhappy Gilmore, the behavior can get to all of us. Who is the most notorious, bad boy of all time in professional golf on tour? Well, no question about it. We got to go back a lot of years, but those of you who are older like me, remember Tommy Bolt. Terrible Tommy Bolt. Thunderbolt is what they called him. He just threw clubs all the time. That's about all he did was throw clubs. In fact, he was so noted for it, people suspected, and he kind of intimated that later in life, because they expected it, something bad happened, he'd just toss a club forward. But he said when he was playing with a guy that really lost it and turned around and threw his club, and Tommy Bolt said, that's a rookie mistake. He said, you threw it backwards. Now you got to turn around, walk back, and pick it up. No, when you throw a club, always throw it forward. Makes sense, doesn't it? Terrible Tommy Bolt. He won the U.S. Open, 1958, beat Gary Player in that Open. Once shot 60 on tour. That was before anybody had ever shot 59. That was the lowest score in the history of the tour. There were a couple others that previously had shot a 60, but he shot a 60 on tour at the Insurance City Open. Terrible Tommy Bolt. Wow. What about our current players? Well, the one that comes to mind, and I'm not picking on foreign players, but they've got a reputation. Sergio Garcia. Sergio, he does have a temper, and he lets it fly. Oh, always remember that episode when he's in a sand bunker, greenside sand bunker, and he fluffs the sand shot. And it really wasn't that bad a shot. He got up on the green, but he didn't like it. And he starts pounding the sand, turns around, pounds it the other way, slashing at it. Just destroyed the sand in the sand bunker. And one of my favorites, Tyrrell Hatton, Englishman. You may not know this about Tyrrell Hatton, but he's got something going on. He admits it. He says, I sort of lose my head every week. He said, gosh, it'd be great if sometime the other golfers would have to just stay inside my head for a week, especially during the U.S. Open. Tyrrell Hatton, things can happen when he's around. Of course, I love John Rahm. What a great, great player he is, even though he's on the LIV tour. But John Rahm, funny thing about John Rahm, he swears a lot. Now, the guy, when he came to the U.S. from Spain, couldn't speak a word of English. But he always would swear in English. Couldn't speak a word, but he sure learned to swear, and he still does it. For us golfers, what happens to us? It's like we have a sign. Golf is not a matter of life or death. It's much more important than that. Why? You know why we act like we do? Just like Peggy Peggy is just new to the game in terms of playing all the time. But she cares. She wants to do well. And because we care so much, and we know we can do it because we've hit good shots, all of us. Plus, here's the thing. The ball doesn't move. There's no reason why especially with a tee shot, you should never miss the fairway with a tee shot. That ball's just sitting there all teed up, all pretty for you. And you miss the fairway. Or you top it, wow, how can that possibly be? So, let's talk about bad behavior. The only bad behavior we care about is ours. Okay? How do we address our own bad behavior? Let's take a lesson from Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer was playing once in a junior tournament against, get this, was playing against the son of the mayor of Pittsburgh. That's right. You're playing against the son of the mayor of Pittsburgh. And on the 17th hole, young Arnie misses a short putt, and he let fly record-setting air time for his putter. Actually, cleared some trees. But he wins the tournament, and he's feeling good about himself. But Deke Palmer, his dad, didn't say a word riding home until, son, if you ever do that again, you are never going to play another tournament. Good idea. It affected Arnie. He hardly ever, we all have lapses now and then. So let's think about having a good approach, a relaxed approach, just enjoying the game. It's so much fun. Embrace the game. Have a leisurely approach to it. Let's go back to the range and see Peggy once again. What we're going to talk about is tempo. What's your favorite dance?
The tango.
All right, you ready? Here, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
T-A-N-G-O. T-A-N-G-O.
He didn't tell me he was doing this.
But Sam Snead, the greatest golf swing of all time, he always thought in terms of dance tempo. What do you think would be Sam Snead's favorite songs when he's hitting golf balls? What kind of, it wouldn't be rock and roll.
No, that'd be like my song for skiing. I have one.
What's your song for skiing?
When I wake up in the morning light, put on my jeans and I feel all right.
Sing it, Peggy!
All right. That's what I sing when I ski.
What Snead
but I can move my hips.
Yes, you can. And I enjoy that.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sam Snead thought in terms of waltz tempo. Da-dee-da-dum-dum, da-dee-dum. And you cannot make a bad swing if you're thinking waltz tempo. And we're back with our dancing star, my wife Peggy. Come on in, sweetheart.
Hi, honey.
And say hi to all our Golfcast friends. This is Peggy, and you got to see her on the range doing.
You did get to see me on the range, not at my bed.
You did a interesting thing there. When we did it, you did it to a waltz tempo, if you remember.
I do.
You hit it so beautiful with the waltz tempo, but when you went to your ski tempo, you killed it.
I know.
You just really hit it.
Thinking about all this stuff. Do this, do this, do that. So I'm a little bit of a type A personality. You probably will see that in this video. So the waltz is a little slow for me, but
Wanted everyone to meet Peggy because she's going to be an important part of Golf's Ironman, what we're doing. And you said that when I come in and say, I have an idea.
oh my gosh.
Tell us about it.
So let me tell you about this guy. You know a lot about him, but I have learned the hard way that sometimes he is out on the range and he's hitting balls and he's thinking. And when he comes in and says, honey, I've got an idea. I need to run for the hills. Go find something to do. Go to a movie till he gets over it. The last memorable time he did this was when everyone was saying, how are you so fit?
Right.
How is it that you have no signs of an older gentleman, no pop belly, no, you can swing, you can rotate. And I said, well, what did you tell him? He said, I told him it was your cooking. So my idea, I believe in cooking, and I believe in natural food, and I know how to do it I have 2 businesses that I run. So what I would be giving would be advice to a very busy woman who really cares about what they put in their family and their mouths. So then the upshot was why don't you just cook a little cookbook?
Yeah, put together a little cookbook for us.
So 7 months later and 235 pages, what we have moving towards printing is not just a cookbook, although it's a cookbook and it shows you how to be a Cajun queen, because that's me, and cook all the wonderful things that we like and stay healthy and trim at the same time. But it also is a lifestyle book about how do we do the things we do. It deals with body, mind, heart, and soul. So stay tuned, because you're going to be the early recipient of the information about how to get in on that.
This is a great cookbook because I'm an intermittent faster. I eat 1 meal a day, and you make it worthwhile because tell me your philosophy about a meal.
Well, I come from Louisiana, and in Louisiana, food is not just because you're hungry. It is joy. It's the spirit of the day. It's celebration with friends and family. So that's kind of the background I bring to it. And I have my 2 grandmothers and great-grandmother from Mississippi and Louisiana that influenced me as a young woman. What I learned is that if you have absolutely everything in your kitchen, cooking's easy. Cooking's easy, cooking's fast. Cooking can be multi-day type of meals. We don't use the word leftovers. There's no such thing. There's planned, curated use of certain parts of it, add other things, a little sprinkle of fairy dust.
Well, whatever it is, if we have steak, say, the next day or a couple days later, it gets into the crock pot or it gets into fajitas or whatever it may be.
You can tell he doesn't know how I do it. I don't have a crock pot.
But it's great. Oh, a crock pot.
I do have one. I don't.
Okay.
I don't necessarily.
That's right. I don't remember anything from crock pot, but every meal is great, and we are calling.
Yes.
I don't have anything to do with this.
Yes, he does. He's been very helpful.
Except encouraging and eating, but we're going to call it Living Strong at Any Age.
Living Strong at Any Age. How to eat and live like the Iron Man of Golf.
Right. How to live and eat like the Iron Man of Golf. It's going to be ready for you very, very soon. We just wanted to give you a special preview. So thank you for being with us on our Iron Man Golf Cast. And as we always say, be your life and your golf.
And your love life.
Be absolutely amazing.